superpowers to bring you entertainment.
Please, Mr. Zombie, don't eat me. I've got fibromyalgia. I've got gout.
Woo! And another fucking Wednesday.
Hi,
Yeah.
folks. We are late, but we are here. We're here.
Yup.
We're not queer, and we're happy about it. Yay! We are gay, though. Happy.
Sometimes.
Listen, I'm not gay, but $20 is $20. Never know, especially in
What's
this
that one?
economy.
That one TikTok video from that one dude. He's like, "You don't mess with my boyfriend." We boys,
Oh,
we friends.
Huh?
Like we boys, we friends, we boyfriends.
We
Like,
boyfriends.
No.
Oh my God! Yes, I finally got a little bit of changing of this, so people are now seeing a kind of a different angle. It's not like I kind of feel a little better. I just got to change up some stuff, and
Hell yeah.
you know. But it's been a week, a wild week with news. It has been incredible.
Yeah, it has been pretty crazy. There has been quite a bit of shit going on. You know, I meant to look in on Zan to see how he's doing in Louisiana.
Oh yeah. He texted me today. He has a I guess an article that was written about him on the what you would call it. Oh, check. Let's see. An article he was in. Where did it go? He was in tigerdroppings.com. Is Zan John Louisiana's last hope? And
It's called Tiger Droppings.
Ink is ink, my friend. And especially, I mean, come on, they're in Louisiana, funny. So the Louisiana Tigers, LSU Tigers. So I'm hoping, you know, that's good for him. He's a wild dude, man. I can't wait to have that guy on. All that stuff he was talking about. Good evening, fellow T-Row. But yeah, all that stuff he was talking about was just wild. Like,
oh yeah,
I was kind of watching it because I was trying to see how it came out, and boy, was I talking like the Micro Machine Man to try to get something in. And you were trying to, but I was just like,
once I saw him started rolling, I was just like, I just put my elbow on the table. I was like, do it.
Captain Obvious. Just let him go.
Right.
Yeah, man, that dude's wild.
Don't break this dude's cipher. No. Sexy bitches up in the house. That's right.
Act accordingly. What up? Listen, so I mean, I don't know where we start today. I really do not know where we start, because with Fetterman, Hillary Clinton saying that everything's going to be stolen, with Darrell Brooks being found guilty, and the wildest trial that I've seen since the Casey. I have not been glued to my phone about a trial since the Casey Anthony trial. Like, no, the Trayvon Martin trial. I was glued to my phone then.
I was to the Rittenhouse big time.
Okay, yeah, no, I wasn't. I was in the middle of something else. Oh yeah, I think I was in the middle of moving to Kansas during that probably. But yeah, I have not been glued to my phone for a trial, and that dude, I'll give it. I was kind of sad for it to be over, because I was selfish and I wanted it to continue because
I was selfish.
Because that dude was just every time the prosecution said something, he objected to it. Every day every time they came back, he started with subject, if you have service jurisdiction, whether or not the judge had jurisdiction, whether or not the judge was really a judge.
The video that you made with the living color guy. It was perfect because it is just like that guy. He's like the prosecution of the proclamation.
Dude, it was just, I was, like I said, I was glued to my phone with that trial because, and the New York court decision about being vaccinated and allowing people to go back to work.
Mm-hmm. You know, like how many other states should be doing that now that had that? Like, dude, and that should just bring up all sorts of other cases. Like, it should start bringing on like the Nuremberg shit with the fact that they come out with. That lady's like, no, we of course we never knew it was not gonna. We didn't test for if it was gonna protect against transmission or not. It's like, oh wow, and you say that like with a laugh, you fucking cunt.
Yeah.
Like, man.
Yeah. So I'll bring up the clip, the Brooks clip. Because as soon as he was starting to talk, this is all I thought about.
If
Mm-hmm.
if I have a right to be present, then I have a right to not be present. How can this take place if I don't agree or consent to being present? How can it even still take place without it's the
He's
law
basically
designed
like,
for it
what if I don't agree to
to be
reality?
interpreted by the people? The way
I interpreted
that is, I have the right, or essentially, to be there or not to be there, and it still has to be an agreement or consent. That's how I interpret the law.
There's always the pungent odor of life's constipation that surreptitiously conflicts with the detrimental instability. Hitherto 4, 6, 8, who do we appreciate? The unification of Congress. Excuse me, condoms, demystifying the squalor of profanity regurgitating over and over again.
And the music was perfect because it just landed right at the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just like, Your Honor, do you have subject? And she's just like, no, we're not doing this. Well, I've not even seen the prosecution's, credentials that they're really prosecutors. And I'm a sovereign citizen, but you're offending my 6th Amendment right, my 4th Amendment right. I don't agree to this. The American Constitution. Are you a sovereign citizen, or are you part of the United States?
Like, to me, it sounded like he was being like, I don't even think I was there.
Yeah.
I was like, what is he talking about?
At one point, he literally was like, well, how do you know that the car didn't just malfunction and just drive by itself? And the cop's like, sir, it was you behind the wheel basically flipping everybody off. Well,
right.
No, well, you said the guy had white hair. I said the guy has what looks like white hair in the picture, but I had gray hair. I mean, Darrell Brooks had gray. That was another thing. He kept, objection, Your Honor. I don't agree to being called Darrell Brooks.
He went into third person for a minute.
Yes. The whole, and then she would go, Mr. Brooks, and he'd go, yes, Your Honor. That was my favorite, though. He would go, yes, Your Honor. It was just like,
wow.
Oh my God. It was, I'm telling you, man, it was.
Everyone in the courtroom's like, he's a crazy person.
Yeah.
This guy's a crazy person.
And then every time the judge would say something to him and then he wouldn't agree with, and then the jury would be coming out and she's like, all right, Mr. Brooks, the jury's coming out. Please, I don't need you. We don't need this anymore. Please be quiet, Mr. Brooks. Please be quiet, Mr. Brooks. The jury's coming out. Please, Mr. Brooks. And then he'd be like, all right, take the jury back. So literally, this jury was walking the hallway up and down. Dude, at the 3rd or 4th day, this went on for 15 days, mind you. At the 3rd or 4th day, I would have been like to the other ones, I don't care. The motherfucker's guilty. This motherfucker made me walk 19 miles in one day going up and down the corridor. And before breakfast this morning, they were just like, yo, can I get an Egg McMuffin? Guilty.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. As soon as they're done eating, like, guilty.
All right. We all going out for lunch, right? Yeah, let's go.
Man, this breakfast tastes like guilty right now.
Oh my God.
The only thing that I'm getting pissed about is them not like going hard. Like, what is he getting? Is he getting life?
Yeah.
Or have they not sentenced him yet?
So he's got 6 6 counts of life in prison. And that was another thing. So at the end, because all he did was obstruct the whole time. So at the end, after telling the judge that he didn't want lawyers, he tried to get lawyer assistance. So he didn't want lawyers, but he wanted a lawyer sitting next to him, and the judge said, "We don't do that. That's not how it goes." Yeah, sentencing hasn't happened yet, but that was another thing on that. But he wanted a lawyer next to him. The judge told him no. He said, "Okay, no problem." Then he was just going on, and at the end, he just kept going, "Your Honor, I don't understand." And they're like, and she's like, "Mr. Brooks, we've been doing this for 3 weeks now. I don't understand. What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't understand. I don't understand how you can preside over something that I don't understand. Mr. Brooks, you decided that you wanted to be your own lawyer. So, yeah, you're your own lawyer, and you take responsibility. But, Your Honor, I don't understand what that means."
Wow.
Dude, and then she kept on throwing him in the other room, and he goes, "You throwing me in contempt again? Yo, you throwing me in contempt again?" And the judge is like, "I'm not throwing you in contempt, because if she threw him into contempt, it would delay the process, and then he had to have another hearing about being in contempt. So you're trying to do it." So she just kept putting it, and he goes, "Your Honor, is that lawful law?" All I can think about is Patrice O'Neill when he goes, "Well, that's rapity, rape." It's like, wait, what? Is that lawful law?
Is that lawful law? Like, no, it's semi-lawful law. Like, kind of.
And then he's like, "Is this a judicial court? I see the eagle on the flag. Is this maritime court or is this military court?" And I'm like, yo, this.
Wow.
This
He's trying to pull it. Like, he's trying to pull out anything he can.
Dude, everything. At one point at the end, he stuck all his file boxes over and put it in front of him because he was in the other courtroom. And dude, he was in another courtroom and they can hear him screaming from that other courtroom. Okay. And he was in that courtroom and he put the boxes in front of him like a child. And he was just like, "You can't see me now."
You can't see me now.
"You can't, Your Honor."
Wow.
I'm not here. I don't exist. The boxes, the fort, you can't see me. And then the judge goes, "Can the bailiff please remove the boxes?" And then he got mad.
That's like an SNL skit in itself, too.
Dude, I am telling you, the whole trial, ignorance is no excuse for the laws. But listen, not for nothing, the judge should have thrown him out like 900 times every day. Every day. She should have just been, "Mr. Brooks, this trial's over. You know, I gave you your day." But she didn't want to give him a chance for anything. She did not want, she kept on allowing him.
After the trial, they're like, "This judge has retired."
Dude, this judge
take
should
another
be on
fucking case again.
Vacation for the next 6 months.
Right.
She should be on paid vacation for the next 6 months. I was just, this woman has the patience of a saint. If this woman doesn't have 45 kids.
Built a fort so judge couldn't see him.
He did. He was, and then at the end, he was just holding up a paper that said objection. I'm telling you, this trial
I'm the fifth.
was the funniest trial I have ever. Like, don't get me wrong, it is sad.
Oh wow, it's sad as hell. Like, it is. That's sad. What I'm thinking about. Like, as we're laughing, I'm like, dude, this is a sad ass case, but this is hilarious.
Yo, and then he asked the one cop. He goes, "Sir, officer, the barricade was down at one point on its side." And the cop says, "Yeah, it was windy all day, so it was just easier that we put the barricade on its side and let it lean up, so that way it wouldn't keep falling because it was very windy, because it's Wisconsin. Being out in the middle of Kansas, I get it. There's nothing blocking. There's nothing blocking." I plead the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's nothing blocking any of the wind. Like, in the East Coast, you got some mountains to block it, whatever. The West Coast too, but there's nothing. So he asked the cop. Now, if the barricade's on the side,
Objection.
would somebody perceive that as they could go through? The cop goes,
Right.
no, the barricade was still up, which was just as tall as it was when it was standing, and there was cops directing traffic so that way nobody would get through. And he's like,
trying to, it's sinking in, but he's trying to fight it. He's like,
so no, he was trying to stall as much as so.
mm-hmm.
So you're saying nobody could interpret that as maybe that you can go through? No. Well, why? Because there was cops on either side, and the barricade was just as tall on its side as it was standing up. But what if the car malfunctioned? Dude, I'm telling you, this man, and he kept saying, "With all due respect, Your Honor, this is bullshit." Like, he said, "With all due respect, Your Honor, this is a kangaroo court. With all due respect, Your Honor, you don't know what the fuck you're doing." It was
Man.
like, but he didn't say those things, but basically is what he wanted to say.
Right.
I mean, if he did, like, she would just, and she kept on. He was trying.
The end of the fucking case, she just like gets up and throws her papers. Like, oh my god!
Dude, at the end of the case, I was hoping and praying she was just gonna throw the gavel at him to end it. Like, bake, justice is served.
He's like, I don't understand. She's like, oh yeah, fine.
You understand violence, don't you?
Right.
But it was just, dude, I'm telling you, it was so bad. But yeah, that's all. It was just so bad. Like, I don't understand why more people weren't talking about it. I didn't I subscribed to the hashtag.
Now I wish I would have watched it.
Dude, it's on YouTube. You can watch the whole thing from start to end.
It is like, it might be worth watching, like a mini series or something.
Dude, it is just like it was beyond the scope of this. I
need to get a picture of him holding up the sign saying objection, but then like meme it, like put shit across it.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I plead the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5th, Your Honor. That's what it should say on one of them. Dude, it was just so. Like, you understand now how smart lawyers are.
Right? Or like in the Rittenhouse case, one reason why I was glued to it, how dumb they can be also in the prosecution going to get oh my god, that guy was terrible. Like, I already knew the Rittenhouse should have got off anyways, but the guy that was trying to go for the prosecution, oh my god, he was fucking horrible.
After one of the clips I was watching, because I was watching Tim Pool, to get ready for this, because I steal everything that Tim Pool says. We're on a lower scale, so nobody really listens to us anyway. But anyway, not yet, but we will. To the Uranus.
Right, to the Uranus.
To the Uranus. So the top 5 angry judges came up, and the judge for the Rittenhouse case came up, and that lawyer was, for lack of a better word, retarded.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Lack of a better word.
Especially when he was pointing the gun at the fucking.
But this is the people that make the same gun laws will do the same thing.
Oh yeah. Oh. Whenever they're trying to talk about what's it, the
ghost guns.
Well, no,
the magazines.
The braces that they're trying to ban right now. Trying to make them as a retarded for sure. What? Trying to make the braces as a bump stock or like. And the dude's like trying to say that they would fire more like an automatic. Like, putting that on there doesn't make it automatic. It doesn't make the firing rate better. You fucking twit. Like, Jesus Christ, man. But I think it was Massey was the one who rebutted him. He's like, you guys don't even know what you're talking about. If you guys are going to ban stuff, at least know what you're trying to ban here. The arm braces, yeah.
The problem is the mainstream media.
Mm-hmm.
Is I mean, especially with this election stuff, like the Fetterman thing, like, did you read some of the headlines? Joy Behar was trying to say that Dr. Oz was going against his all of a sudden now Dr. Oz is going against his Hippocratic oath because he said that something about, let me pull it up because I have Stupid controller. Show notifications.
But yeah, I
No.
can't wait to get into some of the fucking Fetterman shit. Oh my god, that guy. Have you seen the goiter on his neck too?
Dude,
Fucking the extra head that's growing on the back of his neck.
dude. And the same thing with him and Biden. I just feel bad for both of them. Like they shouldn't be. The guy can't even. He said hello, good night.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna pull that right now. I'm gonna push that up. But have you seen the picture of Fetterman with Biden whenever Fetterman was in his fucking suit? Yeah, he looked like a fucking mountain with a little tiny head, like a giant mongoloid of a fucking dude. Yeah, this is his greatness right now. Oh, hold on. I think I turned it down. Yeah, I did because I was rewinding.
Let's get started, Mr. Fetterman. We're going to begin with you. Your political experience includes serving as the mayor of Braddock, a small borough near Pittsburgh, and one term as lieutenant governor. You're running for a seat that could decide
Look at Oz's
balance
face.
of power in Washington. What qualifies you to be a U.S. senator? You have 60 seconds.
Hi. Good night, everybody. Yeah. He's running to use Pennsylvania. Here's a man that spent more than $20 million of his own money to try to buy that seat. I'm also having to talk about something called the Oz rule, that if he's on TV, he's lying. He did that during his career on his TV show. He's done that during his campaign about lying about our record here. And he's also lying probably during this debate. And let's also talk about the elephant in the room. I had a stroke. He's never let me forget that. And I might miss some words during this debate, mush two words together, but it knocked me down, but I'm going to keep coming back up. And this campaign is all about, to me, is about fighting for everyone in Pennsylvania that ever got knocked down, that needs to get back up, and fighting for all forgotten communities all across Pennsylvania that also got knocked down, that needs to get back up.
Thank you very much, Mr. Fetterman.
That ending too. That needs get back up.
Huh? Fighting for Pennsylvania. Huh?
That shit was a huge embarrassment for our we were scrapping at the bottom of the fucking barrel. Yes. Oh my god, dude. Yeah. Like, and I'm not even saying that Oz will be the best, but Oz is gonna be better than this guy. Can't even put two sentences together because, I mean, I'm sorry, brother, but you had a strizoke in your Brizane, and you need to be staying home and healing. Yeah. Hi. Good night.
Dude, that would be a Family Guy skit on Family Guy. Where he just walks in, hi, turns around, good night, and he just walks out.
He should have really just he should have just walked out and like started waving and left.
But if it was Biden, he would have. If Biden was just like, hi, good night.
Oh my god. And then he would have just stood there with the fucking Beavis hands.
It's so sad that we're laughing at this poor man. But that's the thing is like his family should be like, John, don't do this. And then make maybe like a fake podium and pretend that he's like really doing it, and he could be the third person and two people are really on the TV and he's just the third one, pretending. And then they mute it. They asked him the question at the house and they're like, no, but we're doing this via satellite because, you had a stroke, so you stay home. Like, they should do something like that. They shouldn't let this poor man on television and I'm fighting for Philadelphia. The Eagles go. The Eagles beat the Eagles.
Oh, the Eagles are so much better than the Eagles. He's like, no.
It's like that clip. Half the times I don't even know where the fuck I am.
Right, dude. Oh my god. I can't believe that. Hi. Good night.
That's all, folks.
With gasoline underwear, I'm making fun of that gigantic moron. Yes, right. Yeah, click my ticket to hell because I'm gonna make fun of him every chance I get. He's a walking gaff film, just like him and Biden. So we were saying, like, I can imagine the the closed caption or the hearing impaired interpreters like trying to sign, and after a little bit they're just like, fuck you, I'm done, I can't do this.
That's it. Thank
Yeah.
you. Good night. You should see this from the hand signing interpreter. Just started just Mr. Bean in it.
Yeah, right.
But this is what really the views Joy Behar claims. Now, Joy Behar is not smart at all. I just let's put that out there. Joy Behar is probably 3 seconds away from being on the couch with John Fetterman. She really is 3 seconds away from it.
Fucking Goldberg Whoopi Goldberg
And
too.
yeah.
Her dumbass child.
Let me tell you, that was another thing. Ted Cruz on The View, but really violated his Hippocratic oath by questioning John Fetterman about his stroke during last night's Pennsylvania Senate race.
We have to. He's running for the goddamn Senate, right?
Yeah.
That's the same thing Zan's running for. Like, imagine this guy and Zan having a conversation.
Dude. Oh, God. Imagine them on the debate floor.
Yeah.
Your Honor, Madam President, that guy's a fucking liar.
Well, and here's the whole thing. Like, I've even been hearing people, like, I guess it's like an auditory issue. So for the debate, he had like the shit up so he could read it, so he can compromise and his Brizane go back in or whatever, so he could try to understand it. And it's like, even if you're trying to say that might be okay, like maybe something is working good with his brain, but he just can't put it forth with his fucking mouth. You need to do that to represent. Like, there's just no way that you're not fit for office, yo.
The same thing with Biden now.
Mm-hmm.
Biden missteps all the time, and people forget. This is what
He constantly sounds like he's running out of fucking batteries too. He's like,
he fell asleep the other night.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh, we did see that fucking show, that clip. They asked him, he was just like.
But people don't understand that other countries don't care. Like I was talking to somebody the other day, and they're like, "You don't realize." It was a conversation with a couple people. Do you not realize that the United States is the only country that has the freedom of speech written into their constitution? No other country has it.
Nope.
The freedom of speech is written into our constitution. No other country has it. This is why you can have that situation in Iran where they're murdering people, murdering women and beating women in the streets, and they're okay with it. That's why in Russia you can be a black basketball player that brings weed or whatever it is into the country and go to jail for 9 years, and they go, oh, well, oh, we want her back.
Right.
Too bad. Because we have certain rights here that they don't have in other countries. And people forget that. People think that everybody's the United States. They're not. So if Biden goes, hey, yeah, we are going to bomb. If Fallujah thinks that they're going to get, wait, what? Mr. President, nobody's talking about Fallujah. And then people in Fallujah see that and they're like, what? They're going to bomb what? And then they decide they're going to come over and start some stuff. Like, and now imagine Fetterman doing the same thing. Now you have multiple people who can mistake entire countries, and countries will hear that and go,
oh yeah, fucking Kamala and her saying our us having a strong relationship with what was it, North Korea. We're like, no, bitch. Like, no. What are you talking about?
And you don't see it on the news. You got to go to Twitter, and you got to,
I know.
And to find this stuff out, and people go, what do you watch, Fox News? Well, at least Fox News will kind of give me the other side. The other side. What
side?
What a country!
Yeah, you little country.
See, I got the Fetterman. But like, it's people just it infuriates me. Like, and they don't see that. Like, we have to go to other. You guys got to come here to hear this from us, to see clips, to see what they're putting on the Daily Mail. And listen, Daily Mail is kind of, the Daily Mail is a little bit more center than the mainstream media
right.
Because they don't care. If they put up some stuff that like, hey, Kim Kardashian decided that she was going to sleep through a whole slew of guys and then just show the pictures of it, they don't care. Here, you won't hear nothing.
Right.
Unless it's going to make them money.
Right.
but they're also in cahoots with everybody. So it's not like you're really going to hear any of that stuff. But just like, it's, I keep saying like, right now.
Like,
Ooh.
right now.
But yeah, it sucks, man. You just get, and everybody, I saw MSNBC talk about it, that he did
Show
a phenomenal job.
This next disappointment, yeah, because she's doing a phenomenal job too.
Mayor, warm welcome. So here's the thing: who doesn't love?
I swear to God, she does this shit all the time. It's like she just like, what's the word of the day? What is the word of the fucking day?
She's like Madden. Here's the thing, John. Here's the thing, Al. Here's the thing. Hold on, Al. I got to get my word of the day calendar.
Whenever I get off of good old Sober October, I'm gonna start listening to her speeches, and every time she says one word, I'm taking a shot. I'm gonna get fucking wasted.
Dude, you won't be able to make the first
a yellow school
15
bus,
minutes.
right?
Yeah.
Can you
Yellow
raise
school
your hand
bus.
if you love a yellow school bus, right?
Hey, can anyone guess what the word of the day is?
And most of us, many of us went to school on the yellow school bus, right?
Not
And
you,
it's
because
part
you
of,
said
it's part of
segregation, so
our,
you
our
didn't have a yellow
experience
school
growing
bus.
up. It's part of, a nostalgia and a memory of your leaving.
Oh my God, I hate her.
Dude, it's just...
Dude, like every time she starts going anywhere to talk about anything, she's gonna pick one word and cling onto that bitch like a fucking basketball, just dribble the shit out of that word.
And Mush Brain is talking about how she's doing a great job. Oh
yeah,
she's doing a great job. She's going around and talking to people.
I was trying to find the Katy Perry clip too. Did you see her malfunction?
Oh my God! Yes.
Yeah, we need to find that and bring that up because man, she had a fucking blinker broke for a little bit. I want to find that shit.
I know
that shit was crazy. I know I liked it too, but goddamn.
Bear with us, folks. We're
Yeah.
kind of, in the middle of, we got a Joe Biden moment. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's get
our preparation is for a shit, really, kind of, but it's okay.
On, guys. We need more. We need people.
Where is it? Okay, here was
right.
Here was one. Actually, I'm gonna put this up because this shows Bieber, her, and that one actress that said even if she had to take it again, she would, even though it did that shit to her. Same thing as the Biebs and
Biebs' face went.
Yeah, like so. What the fuck? But I want to see that video of her because it was pretty wild. Come on.
Yeah,
everybody
put
that fucking thing on his neck. Jesus. Maybe that's What'd
you do? I didn't see that. You one of those girls you've been liking. I keep seeing Biz likes, and I'm like, what? Biz is gonna get me in trouble.
That's why I'm single.
Because I'm just like, I'm just scrolling through, and I just see, hey.
Oh, whoa, that was loud. All right, hold on. Yeah, take this down a little bit. Now it's gonna show her too. And she like blinks her.
She's like one of those Austin Power dolls.
Like, is she fucking glitching out like a fucking robot?
Yeah, she's.
Watch. Fucking. Beep. She's like, oh, no. One more time.
Right.
My blinkers ain't blinking right.
Look at Justin like,
right?
Guys, I found Christ. I got this shot. Guys,
things aren't going so good right now.
My pastor told me I would just never have to go. It's just these people. She's like the whatchamacallit, like that robot in Austin Powers, the ones with the boobies.
Oh yeah, right.
That's what she turns into.
Oh, what's your Drop your Twitter handle, yo, so we can follow you.
My Twitter handle is Midwest Troublemaker, I think.
Yeah, mine's Biz Party Podcast.
I retweet some good stuff. No, I don't good stuff. Just follow up because it's some fun. Yeah, see?
Oh yeah, actually, let me go to one because there was a compilation of good old Fetterman.
MW Troublemaker. MW Troublemaker. Our boy Abel's making some moves, huh?
Who is?
Abel.
What do you mean? What's he doing?
He was with you didn't see the picture? Picture. He was with another detransitioner. And I love how, you know, he was with
okay.
I forget her name, but I follow her too. She was a transitioner. They're talking about the this gays against groomers things and trans against groomers things is going, man.
Oh yeah.
Joel is a part of it. Blair White is a part of it. Like they are going hardcore. Like keep messing, and it's about time. It's about time.
Right.
It's about time. But yeah, he was with Drew Hernandez also. I don't know if we're allowed to say that, but fuck it. He's gonna get mad at me if I say it. But yeah, supposedly he was hanging out with Drew Hernandez. Well, I think he's gonna be on the thing. He was I don't know if his episode came out with slightly. Oh my God, I follow these people and I love these people and I forget their names. Slightly offensive.
Elijah Schaefer.
Yeah, he was with him. M Mad Villain 420 for MF Doom. Mad Villain.
Hell yeah.
That is his handle. But yeah, Abel's going some places, man. It was nice to have him on. My daughter.
Yeah.
My daughter watched that episode, and that's her favorite episode. She liked it.
Oh, really?
That's the only episode she talked about. She's like, yeah, Dad, we watched some of yours, but the one with the guy who detransitioned, that was really good. And I'm like, oh.
Hey, that's cool. Hell yeah. That last one we did with Zan has the most views so far. It's like 70 something now. Hell yeah.
I'm eating like a fat kid. So
like a fat kid.
I was gonna die today helping somebody push their car. And here I am eating pumpkin spice rolls.
You know what? Don't judge me. I burned some calories. Leave me be. All right, let's get some more laughs in here at this fucking mongoloid.
I do support fracking, and I support fracking, and I stand and I do support fracking.
Okay.
No, we all have to make sure that everyone that works is able to. That's the most American bargain. That if you work full time, you should be able to live in dignity as well. True. That's what I believe. I don't ever recall in the Statue of Liberty did they say, take our tired huddle masses and put them on a bus. There, every community all understood what happened. They understood what happened, and everybody agreed that. And whether it was a $50 tax break, about his farm in Montgomery County. So it's about supporting and helping, young earners. Excuse me, young students.
Oh, I can't fucking help but laugh so hard at this fucking. Oh my God.
I got the easy pass, bro. Let's just go. I got the easy pass. We just going straight down.
I know, right?
We are just going straight down. Forget, we're not going to pass go. We're not collecting $200. We just go straight down.
Definitely not.
Too bad. I mean, thank God you didn't say which if it was the front or the back of the bus where they told the little masses to come from.
Oh, now we got a great picture I got to share from our buddy. Oh my God. It's taking a sniff of that big old goiter on the back of that neck.
I mean, the goiter is what, 1-2 years old, so it's about right.
Oh, wow.
Oh, jeez.
The people, I cannot believe the people that they have running. Like, but I'm not gonna lie, like it does suck that it's all on that Democrat side because that just is how it's going. But they do have some promising people for the Republicans, like that lady in Arizona.
Carrie Lake.
Yeah, Carrie Lake, and
Dude, I'm gonna try to reach out. I'm gonna do
and
it.
oh, dude, it would be awesome. And
Could you
what's her name?
imagine?
What's her name from Michigan? Tudor Dixon.
Yeah,
And she's kind of hot too. I saw her. I was like, all right.
I'm a married man. Thank you very much. I'm a married man.
I'm definitely not.
I'm married. Dude, let me. What's his face? Shoot. I feel like the judge now. Whatchamacallit? What's that guy? Alex Stein?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that dude is he is the troll of all trolls.
Oh,
Did you
dude,
see
I loved him going
Penn
after.
State?
I loved him going after. What's his name?
AOC he went after.
And what's his
from New York, the bald guy?
No, Eye Patch. Eye Patch McCain.
Oh, Dan Crenshaw?
Yeah, Crenshaw.
Yeah. Yep. Did I tell you about Lake Lady? One thing she said bugged me. Yeah, listen, everybody is not gonna. I get it. Oh, I keep doing that. I am like the whole Tulsi Gabbard thing too. Like, I like her. I like what she stands on. But there's a lot of people like, look at Tulsi Gabbard with.
Yeah, but not Carrie Lake. She's gonna be good. I mean, there's probably gonna be. There was things that fucking Trump did that I didn't like, but I still voted for his ass. He was going to be better than Biden. There's always going to be something like that. But as far as like Carrie Lake, she's more Republican and conservative than you're going to really get out of a lot of motherfuckers.
But this is who she's going up against. And this is, and this is the establishment. This is the establishment. This is what I hate about politics.
Yeah.
I absolutely hate. I'd rather you tell me what you stand for, and I could disagree with you or agree with you, but at least you're honest. This gabagool right here.
Like Zan's honest. Zan's honest as a motherfucker.
Listen, I might not agree with everything he says, or I might be like, yo, what does that mean? But there's a lot of things that, yeah, you're right. You know, 9/11 was a bad thing. It was horrible. But just because, you know, your uncle perished on 9/11 doesn't mean that the government didn't do some shady stuff.
Yeah, and doesn't mean we can't ask questions about shit that does not make sense.
Listen, people died, Americans died, and yeah, it was terrible. I was right there. I hate to put myself in things, but I was right across the river in New Jersey when that happens. I was in class. I was in computer lit class, one of the 3 classes that I went to, because we got to be on the computer all day. I just surfed the internet. And a teacher came in and said, a plane hit the Twin Towers. And I was like, come on. And the whole class was like, come on. And then we all went to Yahoo, and there it was.
Right.
And it was just like, holy crap. And we all ran to the quad, and you could see the smoke. And we were just like, and you could start smelling it because the wind was, and it was just like, oh my God. Yeah. It was, listen, it was a time, man. And that was close to where I grew up. I grew up in Manhattan. I mean, that was like right there. Like,
you're right in the in that area.
And it was just like, it was heartbreaking, and, you know, and yeah, but once again, we have the right to say, hey, something doesn't smell right. Something doesn't add up here. This and this happened.
Mm-hmm.
And we have questions. But that's what I like. You tell me how you feel, and I can make a judgment whether or not I like what you say. But when you have people, and all politicians are like this knucklehead who's going against Carrie Lake,
this dumb bitch,
then, you know.
So can you clarify, do you support any legal limits on abortion in Arizona?
Look, the fact is right now that we are under an extreme 15-week ban that limits healthcare options for women who need them. there's the potential for a complete ban. Right now, that ban is in the courts, but under my opponent's administration, she would support a full ban. She's called this a great law. She doesn't support any exceptions
What do
for
you
rape or
support?
incest. Look, when you're talking about late-term abortion, that is incredibly, extremely rare. And it's happening if that conversation is happening, it's because there's something that's gone incredibly wrong in the pregnancy. And politicians do not belong in that decision.
But what do you support?
Oh, wait,
Right.
hold on. Time out. Politicians do not belong in medical decisions.
Right, but yet,
the last 3 fucking years.
Yeah, but yet but yet they want to have fucking politicians make fucking supposed laws or try to codify Roe versus Wade, but politicians to stay out of it, right? Shut the fuck up, bitch.
By the way, which was based on a lie.
Yeah, exactly. She even came out later talking about it.
Based on a lie. And here's an idea. You know how you don't get pregnant? You don't have sex.
Right.
And for everybody who's like, well, what about the rape? I get that. That person who raped another person, and if that's another, like, everything has just gone so weird. Like, I love watching The Sopranos again. Okay. I will watch The Sopranos over and over and over and over again. And that scene where Dr. Melfi gets raped, it's hard. I can't watch it. I can't watch, like, I fast forward through it because I feel how bad, I feel rage. And I really want to punch that guy through the screen. Like, I really want, if that happens, that guy should be castrated with nothing.
Yes.
Just
I hear that.
taken into the middle of Times Square, and, well, maybe not Times Square anymore because everybody else might get hit with something. But he should be taken in the middle of some place, broadcasted, and castrated. And that's what should happen if that is really what happened. Now, you have these women who will say after a night with a guy that they regret it and everything like that. And once again, they're all few and far between, you know, but you can't, don't do it. I understand it feels good. It feels great. It feels amazing.
Right.
Doing it correctly, everybody's just,
oh yeah,
everything's going, the gears are going, everything is.
I've got 3. My pullout game sucks. I love it.
Yeah, but I get it. And listen, and when you're a young kid and you're 15, 16, 17, all those hormones going through you, and you're like, oh, she touches it, and you're like,
yeah, exactly.
We all get it. But, you know, it comes down to parents. It comes down to the parents teaching their kids not to, you know, explain to them, yeah, this happens, that happens, and I get it, yeah, don't give me that, oh, everything's on the internet now, you can, okay, that's fine. Everything, let your kid watch as much, whatever he wants to watch, okay? But just tell him the consequences. Let him know the consequences. I became a father at 20, which, you know, now I'm happy about it because she's 19, and have at it there, kiddo.
Right, yeah. No, it's true, yeah.
Adulthood. But, you know, it's just like, and it's funny because that day we had a conversation about her favorite episode. She told me, Dad, you were right. And I was like, about what? She's like, the way life is. She goes, I should have listened. I mean, and she's 19, so she's a little early on this, so I'm glad.
Right.
She's like, you were right. And I was like, Madison, I don't want to say I told you so, but it would have been a little bit easier if you would have realized I was a dumb also. Like, I get it. I was a dumb kid, and I understood. And you got to work, and you got to do all this stuff. And yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Yeah, it is. But you know what? You work, you go to school, you become whatever you want to become. You work your tail off, you make your money, and then the government takes it all from you.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Well, it's like what we should be telling kids, like, for like, well, kind of what I've told my son anyways. Like, it's like, I mean, we've been around, like, we took the test, we have the answers, we're trying to give you the answers. We already took the test, you know, like, just come ask us for the answers.
We have the cheat sheet.
Yeah.
We have the cheat sheet, and not like our parents who didn't want to give it to, we'll give you the cheat sheet. Here's the Cliff Notes. I'll give you the Cliff Notes. So that way you don't have to go through what I went through.
Right.
I get it. It's shitty. It sucks. But I have the clip notes in here. Here it is.
Yeah, here it is.
All my dad kept telling me was like, you know everything, huh? Okay. Go ahead. Do whatever you want. You know everything.
Have fun.
Go right ahead. Go. You don't need it. What do you need to go to college for? Well, you know everything. What does he need to go to college? Right, because I only spent 3 semesters there, and all I did was have fun. But I'm sitting here with and telling my kids like, hey, look, I got the cheat. Just listen to me. Listen to me. Don't take all your money and go spend. I get it. You want video games? I was there. I wanted the brand new Madden every year. That's $60 every year I had to spend on just one game, and then every other game, and then I got to a point where I was like, why am I buying this every year? I could buy last year for $12, and it's basically the same freaking guys.
Right.
And I'm like, and then I was just like, oh yeah, maybe. So like I try to instill that to my kids, like, hey, you don't need to get the best thing. Like most of this stuff here, it's from garage sales or secondhand stores.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because people get rid of a lot of good stuff.
Oh yeah, I've done that with fucking video game machines and shit quite a bit. I've always just went and bought used ones, or like I've even bought them and fixed them and sold them. Butter knife in a socket. Try to sell. Nope. Let them learn.
This hat's making me hot. I'm hot in here today.
Right?
Oh my god, I'm sweating. Let them learn. Right. But I mean, there's certain things that you don't want to see your kids go. Like, you don't want your kids to struggle, and I don't want my son to struggle. I want him to have money. Save some. You don't have to keep buying. I get it. You like to get. They're great. They're fun. You want these skins and everything like that. But take some money, put it to the side. Dad, I'm gonna take all the money from my tips and I'm gonna buy. Okay, no problem. Can you put the rest of my check in my Cash App because I ran out? Conversation. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Next check. I'm gonna do what I said. Code. I'm trying to help you, bud. You're this close to adulthood. Hey, good luck, by the way. That's coming soon.
Good luck.
Good luck,
bro.
Know. But yeah, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. Did we talk?
I still got my fucking my youngest daughter, Bree. She's only 6, so I still have quite a while for her, too. But I'm gonna be there soon with Colin. He's gonna be 16. That's crazy. He's gonna be driving soon.
It's crazy when they start driving, and you're just looking at them like, oh boy, this is great. I'm getting fucking old. Holy shit.
Oh yeah. Let me bring this one up. This is one of those headlines I think I shared with you today about the good old Putin. Putin oversees nuclear strike on the West during terrifying Operation Thunder World War III drills. Putin has ordered drills involving Russia's nuclear forces in which they simulated a massive strike on the West, a barrage of ballistic cruise missiles fired in the Operation Thunder. Operation Thunder cunt. Exercises come across as a U.S. official has warned of troubling developments involving Russia's nuclear arsenal. Fuck you.
Is it me? Or is Putin kind of turning into the good guy in this whole situation?
I don't know, because
look, he wants to nuke us off the planet. I get that.
Yeah, I know. I know what you're saying, but
the whole situation, like, he's basically telling his people, listen, America's messing with us. I'm not doing anything. I just want to be Russia. I just want my country. Let me do what I want to do. And they just keep stepping in it. And yeah, of course, who doesn't want world domination? The United States, not now. Don't do this. Pick a time. Oh boy. Don't restart on me because it just came
your
up.
Computer?
It just said, you want to restart? No.
It just
but yeah.
pops up. You want to restart? No, not right now,
Remember that
motherfucker.
little clip that came with Microsoft?
Yeah.
He used to jump around. Hey, did you
Yeah.
know? No, get out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
I can't get off to you. Get out.
Oh, wait a minute. And NATO did theirs last week on the West Coast. Whoa. Dude, I think something nuclear is going to happen soon enough. Because, I mean, I already know, what was it? Martial law was already declared in the places that Russia declared theirs now of Ukraine, like how they did those votes or whatever. And then he declared martial law there. I think something's going to happen eventually.
And it sucks because you're going to see half this country, and once again, thank God, because at least people here, if you're left over here, you're still kind of right. But people here would be sitting here going, well, we deserve it. We deserve it. This is what we deserve.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dirty bomb in Ukraine. Yeah, it's a tactical nuke. Basically, it's going to be
it's not going to nuke the whole place. It's going to nuke certain things or something like that.
Yeah, it's like a closed range nuke. It'll only go so far and shit like that. And I think it was both Russia, both
of these nuts.
Both of these nuts. Got him. China and Russia were warning their citizens to get out of like Ukraine and Russia and other areas and shit not too long ago. Also,
and U.S. citizens out of Russia
and
China. But that's another thing. Like I kind of learned throughout this whole process is that the reason why the whole kind of world is going into a recession is because and gas prices all over. It's because the entire world money is based on us. It's based on the U.S. dollar.
Yeah, exactly.
So the U.S. dollar tanks, that's what they buy their oil in. So if the U.S. dollar tanks, their money goes up too. So it's like, it's a whole kit and caboodle of stuff because it's based on our dollar. And Russia and China is trying to get their own now. They're trying to be the dominant one. And did you really think all that money that we gave to Ukraine, they were just going to be like, oh, yeah, thank you. And then they turn around and go, hey, China, you want to give us a little hand? It's like, well, what? That's not on the news. Petrodollar is gone because of BRICS.
It's not really gone, but
I mean, I thought they made mud huts. But it's insane. And this clip, Peter Ducey Peter Ducey can sometimes
he can be a gangster.
Dude, I'm surprised they still let him in. I really am. And by the way, everybody forget about Jim Acosta.
Yeah.
Everybody forget about him and and the way he treated the Trump administration. And half these people don't even they stutter when they Miss Pierre.
Oh, like
Pierre
fucking.
Gasson.
How about fucking Blinky, fucking MJP?
Yeah. Excuse me. The president said that.
She's fucking when she doesn't know what she's talking about. That fucking million-mile-an-hour blinks. Fucking.
Here it comes. Watch her short circuit.
Thank you, Kareem. So you're asking oil companies to further lower gas prices. What makes you think that they are going to listen to an administration that is ultimately trying to put them out of business?
How is the administration trying to put them out of business?
Well, they produce fossil fuels, and this president says he wants to end fossil fuel.
Hi and good night.
Hi, good night.
And she just ended.
Well, that's basically what I'm kind of expecting to be happening soon because of the fact that our inflation's going so fucking crazy and what was it? Wasn't it China or something not too long ago was like selling US dollars or getting rid of US dollars? A couple of places were because they know our fucking economy's crashing.
I wouldn't doubt it. Would not doubt it. And journalism. Project Veritas is just on another level. Project Veritas is just amazing. Where's my legs?
Yeah, Japan. That's right. They were getting rid of the U.S. dollar not too long ago. Yeah.
It's insane. But yeah, that's why, that's what's going on with the world, and that's why everybody's going through their woes, is because it's us. It's our dollar. It's our money. And this lovely batch of coconuts at the View happened. I mean, I think that they just keep the View on just to get people mad. I really do. I think it's
we do.
To infuriate people and just to see how mad they can make them.
Cover climate now! Cover climate now! ABC needs to cover climate change more instead of platforming climate denier like Ted Cruz. ABC spent less than 6 hours last year covering climate change, and now they're platforming someone like Ted Cruz.
They're still wearing masks.
Like, shut up, bitch.
They're still wearing, every single person in the audience is wearing masks.
It's fucking ridiculous. Yeah.
Is resulting in cover climate now! Cover climate now! ABC needs to cover climate change.
Here comes eyebrows first. Let's do. What's your job? Infuriate people? Is that what your job is?
Right.
Seems like that's all you do nowadays. You were a comedian. You were a great comedian. You were great in movies. Sister Act, I will watch it every day. Sister Act 2, I will watch it. But
she's like, "Look, child, why are you so angry?
Why are you coming at us? We didn't do." But that's what wokeness is. Whatever that dude's consciousness Lee or whatever, he goes, they say woke go broke. That's it.
Yeah.
That's your audience member.
Yep.
You allowed that to happen because you keep pushing these things. You keep saying all this stuff. And when you have somebody on like Ted Cruz to have a differing of opinions, that's what they do. That's what those people do. And what were they? 21? 19?
They looked, like 19 or something at most. Yeah.
It's all these children. It's all these kids that are doing this.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of adults, but it's a lot of kids.
Mm-hmm.
It's
all these college-educated fucking liberals.
Yeah. But the mainstream media just puts on what they want to put on. They don't give a second opinion, and when they do put on a second opinion, that's what you get.
Yep.
That's what you get. When you decide that you want to do something, how could you platform him? Because you're supposed to hear the other side. It's fascism if you don't.
Exactly. You're supposed to. There's
two sides of, there should be multiple, but there's two sides as of right now. You're supposed to hear both sides.
Right. Like, well, if they can't talk to each other and they try to fucking see what matters to them, then how about this? None of you matter.
And New York, man.
Fuck you all.
If Kathy Hochul wins in New York, I'm telling you right now, it's rigged. Did you hear what she said about the crime?
No.
Oh, this is the governor, ladies and gentlemen. I hate her face because she looks like a horse. She looks like Nancy Pelosi a couple years ago. Is what I think she looks like.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. Okay.
Oh yeah. You'll see her and you'll go, oh yeah, that's all. She looks like the leprechaun, actually. That. Look at that Botoxed face.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. Yeah. Look, she can't even. She's trying to purse her lips, and her face hasn't moved. Look, there's no eye. She's got painted on eyebrows again at the top there. But listen to this.
She does. She looks plastic.
Probably is, and I've been asking for months, and my opponent still can't finish this sentence. You can't expect her to ever fix it. But New York leads
Neither can Fetterman.
Population loss because. She actually got asked this question by the media a few weeks ago when she was at Binghamton Airport. She probably would love to have a redo because she messed it up that time. For me, you asked me, why does New York lead the entire nation in population loss? Because their wallets, their safety, their freedom, and their quality of their kids' education are under attack. So they're hitting their breaking point. They're looking at other states like the Carolinas, Tennessee, Texas, Florida, and elsewhere, and they feel like their money will go further, they'll feel safer, and they'll live life freer. The state is at a crossroads. We were at a crossroads in 1994 when New York elected George Pataki, and we're at a crossroads right now. But as far as what happens with Kathy Hochul and one-party rule for 4 more years, outsized power of self-described socialists, we need balance and common sense restored to Albany.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Fucking New Yorkistan.
It's bad, dude. Let me just check out Jack Posobiec because he had the other one. Jack Posobiec is a great follow.
Yeah, he is.
He's so the things he puts up are just amazing. But there was another there's the Hunchback of Notre Dame again. The Eagles are the Eagles. But
and the Eagles.
Because there was another thing that she said, and he's like, what about the crime? And she's like, why do you keep talking about crime?
Because it matters, bitch. Fucking.
Why do we keep talking about the crime in New York City? I don't know. Maybe because, New York City has gone crazy since the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, New York City's been crazy, but it's back to the police academy days.
Right.
It really has been. It's gotten back to the police academy days where the people don't even care about the cops. The cops, nothing.
Oh, absolutely. They don't give a fuck now.
No, because
it's like Grand Theft Auto. Now it is becoming like Grand Theft Auto. It's fucking San Andreas and shit.
Because they know that the prosecutors or the DAs are just gonna let them off.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the DAs are just gonna be like, oh well, here you go. Here's a slap on the wrist, and that's it.
Right. Yep.
Oh, here it goes. Wait a minute. The right to meme is got it. Has got it. Got it. And bada bing.
Murderers for Fetterman. Oh, damn.
Yeah, it baffles my mind. Like, they're so out of touch.
Oh, yeah.
They're so
Big time.
out of touch. And it's sad because I hear that Nancy Pelosi, at first, she wanted to change everything that went on in there. She went into politics to change the world and to change America. And then she just got money hungry. And then then she ends up with the, I know nobody can go out, but look at my $25 ice cream.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. She got into it all, just making that money, fucking seeing what she could do with all the corruption and shit. And yeah, she ain't changing. Well, she's changing shit. She's definitely changing America for the worst. Yeah, she's accomplishing that. Which I really do hope that, I mean, I know that I hate both sides, but I mean, if they're going to fucking have this vote and everything else, I really do hope that they take the fucking Senate or House or something. I hope it gets more red and we can start doing some better shit. Because, dude, they want to get rid of the filibuster and all sorts of shit still.
Which makes no sense because they use the filibuster.
Yeah, I know they always do, but of course they want to get rid of it because if they try to get rid of that and pack the Supreme Court, then they can pass any fucking thing they want.
Yeah, with the majority vote. But that's another thing I hate about it is, the majority vote. And so if you have the presidency, the House, the Senate, you can do whatever you want. They haven't codified. They have all that right now, and they still haven't codified anything.
Right. Well, that's the whole argument too, that they want to get so pissed about everything. You guys had, what was it, 50 years Roe versus Wade was law?
Yeah.
Why didn't you guys do anything in your states? Major in that time?
Well, what was Hillary Clinton saying? That if we get a Republican majority, that they're going to give it back to the states, and that's that's not good for anybody.
That's what it is right now, and that's how it's supposed to be. You have more control that way because you could go state by state.
Yeah, but they don't. But that's not where the money goes.
The whole problem with Roe v. Wade, anything that they gets put to a federal level is that it becomes law of the land then, and I have a problem with that being part of law of the land.
Oh, I talked to Will today. I was talking to Will.
Oh yeah, Mr. Stout.
Yeah, and we influenced him.
Oh yeah.
Exempt.
Dude,
I'm telling you, just do it. He said the same thing. He goes, well, I'll tell them I don't agree with them. I don't agree with them sending money. I don't agree with them with the kids.
Yeah, you guys don't represent me anymore. You guys don't represent any of us. Like, aren't we supposed to be able to take a stand?
Yeah, he said taxation without representation, and they're not representing what everybody wants.
Because aren't they trying to like send another 50 billion or something? There was like supposed to be some other bill that was getting put forward with like another 50 billion or something to go toward Ukraine, and it's like that's the whole thing, is that they've only sent like 50 or 60, something like that, but they've already, I believe, whatever, voted on, or what do I want to say here?
Passed the bill on or something,
or like said that they would, in a way, whatever, agreed to, and like over 100 billion basically so far, like, and then now they're trying to talk about more, because it's like none of this other shit keeps getting sent yet. It's like they just keep agreeing to more and more money getting fucking sent over there. Like, what are you guys doing?
It's mind-boggling to me how they can just keep giving these people money, our money, and people are just like, oh well, just let them have it. Where I passed it. So did you see the Senate debate? When the news talked to those people in Philadelphia?
No.
You didn't see that video? It was fantastic. I'm telling you, dude. Every time I go to like something or retweet it, they pull it down.
I wouldn't be surprised if it is doing that, or if they start doing that, especially before Elon becomes fucking the main owner. Did you see he walked into the Twitter office with a sink today? A fucking
Did he
kitchen
really?
sink? Yeah.
No, I didn't see that. Wait, is it?
That shit was funny. He's like, I'm bringing everything in the kitchen sink, bitches.
Listen, and then now all of a sudden it becomes a problem. Now it's, billionaires are taking over private industries. Yeah, well, what was Jack Dorsey?
Yeah.
Jack Dorsey was a billionaire.
Yeah, exactly. Name any major company that a billionaire or a multi-millionaire isn't running. That's who the fuck runs them, because they take their time and build them up.
Yeah. And then they sell them and they make a profit and they make money, and then they don't care what happens.
Right.
They could care less what happens to the company. They
I have a feeling
billion,
Twitter's going to get pretty wild for a little bit, or it's something, because I know that he's saying that he wants to lay off a shitload of employees, and hopefully he gets rid of all the bots. I wonder if he's going to come out with the real number eventually of how many bots are actually on there.
Did you hear they made demands?
Oh yeah, aren't the Twitter employees going to make demands or something?
They made the demands, and they want inclusion and all that. I haven't, but this is the Pennsylvania thing. This is where I'm kind of having hope that people are finally opening up their eyes and seeing what's going on here, because this is just.
Doug Mastriano was at the insurrection, and he was photographed.
Oh, I did see this. Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah. No, this was good.
Okay.
Which area? Because I saw a video where Capitol officers were taking away barriers and unlocking doors for people. So, I mean,
they opened the gates.
So it shouldn't be disqualifying for an elected official if they participated in January 6th.
He didn't strike anybody. He didn't hurt anybody.
And the only one that died was a protester there, not a Capitol police.
Unarmed female veteran.
That's the only one that died.
And watch her face.
A police officer did die.
No, it was a stroke.
That's
not on site.
Caused by that. That's
right.
Because he shouldn't have been a police officer. It was one woman.
So what do you make, though, overall of January 6th? I mean, watching that footage, it was pretty disturing. I mean, there were people throwing excrement at the walls, and it was it's the Capitol.
It looked a lot like Antifa's action.
Except
right.
The scale, it looked the same as the Black Lives Matter riots.
That's what I saw, the similarities to be.
Minneapolis burns. Kenosha burns.
But so it's okay just because one side that you disagree with?
I'm saying Antifa infiltrated.
It's good for one, it's good for the other.
Anybody who harms anybody who caused property destruction, that needs to be dealt with.
Yeah,
but if you're there making your voice,
I would have asked her, be like, do you condemn the Antifa and Black Lives Matter riots?
They probably didn't. They cut it out.
Right of an American citizen. and people should not be being held political prisoner because of it.
For misdemeanors. That's East Germany.
That's East Germany.
Tactics.
Yeah, that's what's scary.
It was an actual fiery but mostly peaceful protest. And the other ones that were the opposite.
Was the protest legitimate in your eyes?
Administration, I
because
feel like, is using it as their Reichstag fire.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they're using it as.
Mm-hmm.
do you think that President Trump could have quelled the violence?
She's
that day?
trying so hard.
Not him
Yep.
personally.
I
don't think so, no.
I don't think so.
It started while he was still speaking. I was actually
Exactly.
there. I was there to see what I thought was going to be the last time I ever saw Trump.
Yeah, shit popped off
So you
minutes
tell
before
everybody
he
to
was
go
done.
And start riding?
No.
I didn't think so.
No, and it actually, I stayed for the whole speech, like a ton of people did.
Mm-hmm.
And then we all headed to the Capitol because he said, let's go to the Capitol and peacefully let our voices
keyword.
be heard. And we get to the Capitol and we're like, what the hell's going on? Because it had already happened.
I'm pretty sure I saw Democratic operatives instigating people to cross
totally.
barriers.
Yes.
But they tried so hard. She tried so hard, and that was MSNBC too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm shocked they showed that.
I am too.
But
yeah, like I wish that they probably. I wonder if they did ask her if she condemns like the Black Lives Matter and the Antifa shit, and like they didn't show it.
Yeah, I would almost guarantee that they asked her questions and she was like, well, this is not about me. This is about you guys. We want to know about you guys. You know, if you keep asking me questions, we'll probably end this right now. And that's probably,
cool.
That's probably what happened.
Let's end it, bitch.
Yeah, I just, and this, if anybody hasn't seen this, go look up on Twitter, RNC Research. They put up some good stuff. Sometimes they do a little biased stuff sometimes, but just, as an intelligent person, just weed out. But they have a whole 10 minutes of Democrats denying election results. That was delicious.
Yes, which they do have a lot of that. They want to keep calling it all the MAGA election deniers, fucking dumbasses.
Yeah. But this is another thing. This is what Lee Zerlin was talking about when with the violence that Kathy Hochul wouldn't talk about. Like, why are you so focused on crime? Because of this happening in New York. And this is not.
Oh yeah.
This is not a non-normal occurrence. This happens all the time now. Bip. That's it.
Which is fucked up.
And he gone.
Wish somebody would have caught that dude and beat his ass.
Yeah. Just a poor guy just walking. Just because probably he looks pretty pale to me. And gone. For what reason? For what reason? But let's keep talking about the guns.
Yeah.
And let's not talk about the violence that guy probably got out because of DA ultra mega.
Ultra mega.
Let's not talk about the DAs who let these people off. Let's not talk about all this corruption. Let's not talk about all the crime that's happening. Let's talk about Letitia, whatever her freaking name is, going after Donald Trump. Let's continue that one. Man, it hurts my head.
Yeah, it does, dude.
It hurt. Listen, being unplugged from the Matrix hurts.
Right?
It so hurts.
Like we're like Charlie and fucking Always and Sunny when he's got the cigarette and he's all fucking pointing at the wall.
Dude, I just want to taste the steak to taste like steak again. That's all I want. But it tastes like plants. They're trying to feed us. I don't know, man. I don't know. Well,
losers. Oh, now you're coming in. We're about to be done, man.
Oh, there's Willie boy. We were just talking about you.
Yeah.
Well, this is a good one. We could play this really quickly because this is out. Like, if this isn't, what is it? Not progressing, projecting. If this is not projecting, and what happened in the last 3 years, we're lost. If you don't think this is projecting, or They went, oh, we know what happened the last couple of years.
Oh man, yeah. This shit.
Weird. He is weird. Fuck you. Gross.
Mary Anderson,
Yes.
I have a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest for what?
Penal Code 243 violation. Unlawful termination of a pregnancy.
You gotta be kidding me.
That is my personal business.
That's for the courts to decide, man. Your medical records have been subpoenaed, and Dr. Landry's already in custody.
No, my God, you can't just.
And you will have to submit to a physical examination.
What? By who?
No one's touching
Sir,
my wife.
get Sam, turn around.
Oh my God.
Put your hands behind your back. Now.
Why is this happening? Love you, honey bear.
I have a terrible brain.
Yeah.
Let's wait for the cop to walk in and be like, bah, blow the kid away.
Vote Democrat on November 8th.
Vote Democrat.
Stop Republicans from criminalizing abortion everywhere. Protect women's rights and freedom.
Dude, this shit's fucking ridiculous.
For 3 years, they're still going on about it. They were literally knocking on people's door, taking them away. Taking people away, trying to arrest people for not getting a vaccination.
Right. Right.
Fuck you, Will.
Fuck this, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, I mean, they literally were locking people up for going out in countries.
Mm-hmm.
If you left your house in Australia, if you went and walked your dog, they put you in jail. They were people fighting each other for not wearing a mask.
I think that's
And
just
now they
like
want to talk about freedom.
Yeah, that's like the stupidest fucking commercial I've ever seen. It's never would be able to happen. Never. No, that's so fucking dumb.
No, that would. I mean, you say that, but what happened in the last couple of years? You say that.
Yeah, but that was
I mean,
because that was more led by, like, I mean, to be honest, the people that wanted that authority, the Democrats and shit like that, and
yeah, that's why I said it's projecting.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
absolute
projecting, yeah.
Yeah, and this is we didn't. They're gonna do that to you if you
Yeah.
you have an abortion. They're gonna take you. They're gonna take your doctor. They're gonna take your kids. Everybody.
Fuck. Oh my god, there's so many fucking fucked up like scene thoughts whenever they started happening.
Oh yeah.
Shut up, kid.
Somebody shut that baby up. Bam!
I was like, God damn. God damn.
Nobody's gonna touch my.
Right.
Just a murder scene. And then just the cops throw her in the back of the car, and they're like,
right.
First. Like I just
doing our job.
It blows my mind. Like and it's sad to see that everything that they're saying that Trump did, that the Republicans did, that they're doing, that Trump is doing, they're all projecting what they've done, what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
They ran on Kofifi for all 4 years. They ran on Kofifi. Joe Biden can't put together a coherent sentence that he reads. He read out the word dot.
Yeah.
Go to Joe D-O-T.
Was that what it do? He's like, read the line again. Okay.
This dude is just on another level, and I just don't get how people don't see that.
Oh yeah.
But once again,
yeah,
we're not here to change your mind, folks.
Nope. Not here to change your mind, but we are here to say fuck the moon and we're going to Uranus.
Woohoo!
We're gonna keep doing it with entertainment and whatever the fuck we can. And on that note, there's some good old music to go out to.
We're gonna do that with dead kid jokes. Yeah. Once again, folks, I said it before and I'll say it again. We are not here to change your mind. We're just here to open your mind. You can find me at Midwest Troublemaker on TikTok, MW Trolling. On Twitter, we have a Facebook page, Business Party Podcast. We have a Facebook page, Business Party Network. If you would like to be a part of the Business Party Network, get in touch with one of us.
Yeah.
You are more than welcome to join. We don't care who you are. You got something to say?
We're
Just
gonna start
voices.
building. We're
Yep.
gonna start building that shit, bringing people on.
Just like I'm stealing voices thing. Also, if
Right.
you have a voice, we want to hear it. You know, I don't care what your politics are. If you got a good show, if you got some entertaining stuff, come and join us.
Oh yeah.
Fuck the moon, we're going to Uranus, baby.
Yes. And I'm Biz Party Podcast on Twitter, Party of the Business on TikTok, and we have Business Party Podcast, IG, and I'm Scott_Craiglow on IG. That's my personal, and find us there. And yeah, hope you all have a good night.
Have a nice week, folks.